Hi there, my name is Daisy Nyaga and I want to welcome you to today's session. This is where we have the fallback plan conversations. Today I want to share with you my retrenchment experience, how it happened and how I coped with the ordeal. You see, way back in 2012, I was happily employed as a flight attendant and I loved flying the world. It took me to different exotic places. But on the 4th of September in the year 2012, I was on a flight from Amsterdam, like every other day. I landed into Nairobi, and what greeted me was a message on my phone saying, please note there is a must attend meeting later on that same day. And it was a must attend meeting. And nothing much came to mind, and though there were some rumors that there was a pending retrenchment, nobody imagined that it would be too soon and that sudden. So to cut the long story short, 2 o'clock came, I went for the meeting and I got a letter informing me that my services were no longer required. And let me tell you, it felt like the whole world was falling down, like the whole world was stopping for me. Fast forward to today, 2019, things are totally different. But I'm sure you're asking, how was it like? What happened? And I want to just describe that into a bit of detail for you so that you understand how difficult a retrenchment can be if you're not prepared for it. Well, for me, immediately after the retrenchment, that process ended up in court, and that meant that I could not access my retrenchment package immediately. And that was one of the most difficult periods of my life to date. Many things had to change. I changed my home. I moved to a much cheaper house. I changed my shopping patterns, whereas I was used to shopping a whole month or 2 months worth of supplies. I now found myself shopping supplies worth for just a week because the money I had, the money I could lay my hands on, was much less than what I was used to while I was still flying. I changed even my shopping places. And to be very honest, most of the time, about 95% of my shopping, of my house shopping, of my clothes shopping was actually done outside the country. But here I was, even affording the average basic boutique clothes became a challenge because I did not have sufficient emergency funds. I had not prepared myself for that occurrence. But I want to tell you that that was a journey that inspired me to write a book. And that book is titled Beyond 8 to 5, Beyond 8 to 5, Critical Lessons by a Retrenchee. So it was a bad experience for me that inspired a very positive thing, this book, and I'm very proud of it. And besides the book, that story and my experience has also inspired this YouTube channel that you're now tuned into, Beyond 8 to 5, because I have a burden in me to share with people that are still holding on to jobs, with people that are still in comfort zones. I have that desire to share with them that regardless of how good your job is, regardless of how comfortable you are in your job, you need a fallback plan for yourself. So my challenge to you is, are you a newly employed graduate? You need a fallback plan for yourself. Are you a highly placed employee? You need a fallback plan for yourself. Are you in top level management, the MD, the CEO, the COO, the CFO? You need a fallback plan for yourself. Do you run a small business? Do you run a successful business? Are you a political leader? Are you nominated or are you elected? Either way, you need a fallback plan for yourself. That is my message for today. And to grab a copy of this book, you can log into the book site, which is www.beyond8to5.co.ke. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next session. Kwaheri.